Okay, everyone, it is 7:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whoa. Wow, for a while I was getting stuck on April. Now I'm ahead of myself. I almost said June. Well, now it's 7:58. And sure the date's accurate. Thursday, May 19th, 2011. Just wanted to do this real quick. I usually do these right after kids go to school. However, I keep noticing the same picture getting posted everywhere. People are cross-posting it, putting it on their walls, emailing it. You know, it's almost viral. It's getting there. It's a picture where they did a comparison. Let me just look at the picture while I'm talking. I wish I could show you guys at the same time. However, I cannot. Or I could try. I could try to show it. Okay. You've got comparisons side by side. You've got a picture of Prince Charming and Cinderella at their wedding posing, and you've got on right next to it the comparison of a real life photo from the royal wedding of supposed Kate the Great or whatever the fuck she is, and Prince Willie. And then right below that you've got I guess it'd be the two cousins, two sisters, two whatever the hell they are. I don't know. I don't follow the royal family tree as much as I probably should, so that way I know who's who and what's what and what the hell they're doing. But there's a girl in a blue dress and a girl in a peach blouse with the choo-choo fucking thing on the fucking top of her head that people were making fun of. The girl in blue is wearing a real funky looking freaking hat too. And then right next to it, I'm trying to do this in reverse, so that way it's unreversed for you guys. You've got the screenshot from the Cinderella movie of the two evil stepsisters dressed in their little funky shit with their little bobbing ass parts of their dress. You know, if you've seen Cinderella, you know what I'm talking about. I used to watch that movie on repeat. I actually wore out 3 VHS tapes of it before my dad finally said, "Look, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I can't buy this movie anymore." I have the movie still memorized, but the one part where they're walking out the door and they're holding their dresses up like this and their asses are going boop, 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 out the door. You know, I always thought snooty whores. You know, that was always what my thought that run through my head, is like, those snooty bitches, you know. You know, they look fucking ridiculous, you know, but anyway, this picture is just everywhere. I mean, I keep seeing cross-posted from various groups that I'm a member of, different interests and whatnot, you know, different pages, different Facebook pages, people cross-posted going, look at this shit. I just cross-posted it over to channel 69, WTFK 69, my mock news channel. If you want to look it up on Facebook, that's what it's called. It's called WTFK-69. It'll pop right up. It'll say channel whatever. It'll pop right up. It's an open group. Anybody can join. Just as long as everybody respects each other and doesn't act like a bunch of kids, I'm fine. I'm cool. So I'm not going to police my page. You start causing problems, boom, you're banned. No warning. Had problems in the past where people, one girl that, you know, I've known for years since high school, she was starting some shit and I had to ban her. Not in that particular channel, but in another one of mine. You know, I don't have any tolerance for bullshit. You know, I'm 30. I'm a very old 30 years old, and I just don't have time for bullshit. Anyway, that being said, now you guys think that it's cute, that it's funny. Oh, look, you know, looks just like Cinderella. How romantic! Ah, no. Don't feed into this shit. Don't go, you know, oh, it's a coinky dink. Oh, it's so cute. It's so fun. No. Okay. This is the rabbit hole. Okay, this is a rabbit hole report, just to let you know. If you don't believe in any of this shit, you think I'm nuts, go do something else. Go get another cup of coffee, go play some solitaire until the boss shows up, do whatever, okay? Ignore me, okay? Those of you that are interested in this shit, this is the rabbit hole, this is the Illuminati, this is the secret societies, this is the establishment, okay? Basically, the royal family is the you know, the supposed white queen. Okay? It's supposed to be good. You know, they represent all the romanticism and the, you know, time of yore, and, you know, oh, a real royal family. Oh my God, it's just, oh, it's like a fairy tale come to life. No, that's what they want you to think. That's why they worked so hard to distract so many of you into watching that bullshit on TV. You know, and it's like, you know, I didn't watch it. Why? 'Cause I'm not about to get myself re-sucked into the propaganda and the trap, you know, because, you know, I've always been a romanticist in fairy tales and living happily ever after, and Cinderella is one of my favorite fucking movies, so when I saw this, I got offended. But then I realized, oh wait, Disney is a part of Illuminati, so why should I be offended? If anything, I should feel empowered to alert you guys and let you guys know this was not an accident. They did this shit on purpose, okay? They're trying to suck people of my generation, you know, 80s kids that watched Cinderella, that fell in love with the story, okay? And the movie had been out for a long freaking time, okay? The movie came out in the 60s. You know, so for a long time, you know, people were like, you know, watching this movie, and there's some adult undertones in the movie and stuff like that. There's a lot of subliminal shit. You know, I could diagram it piece by piece, but I'm not gonna. You know, you can do that yourself if you want. Don't believe what I'm saying. I always say that. That is my caveat. Question everything. Question even me. You know, I will try to back up what I'm saying with sites and sources and stuff, but ultimately you've got to search for it yourself, because the true meaning of power, in my opinion, is when you actually do research and prove, and you're able to prove your position and your point, and you have the information in your hands or in your mind, and you're holding it real tight and close, and you share it. Okay? That's the whole free thinking society. That's the whole open-mindedness of that I always strive for, is don't hold on to your knowledge, okay? Those of you that are Christian, or those of you that were brought up Christian, there is a parable that Jesus says. Now, Jesus, I believe, was a man that did live in Jerusalem. I don't think he was crucified, however. I do think that maybe he was a really damn good prophet, and he got chased out of town because he was hitting the nail on the head, because the establishment had been around even before, even in the time that Jesus bar Joseph of Nazareth, son of Mary and Joseph, you know, and Joseph was very wealthy carpenter and handyman kind of thing or whatever. You know, he was. I firmly believe he was an actual man, lived, you know, in Jerusalem, in Nazareth, and he traveled, and, you know, the big chunk of the Bible that they conveniently left out, I believe, is when he actually traveled to different countries and talked with gurus and learned from them. Because you don't just come to your own conclusions out of nowhere. You know, it's the exchange of ideas that actually will help you form your opinions and form your beliefs. Anyway, that being said, okay, they staged the whole thing, okay? Disney painted the picture long before, you know, so that people can kind of fall in love with that whole concept of, oh, Prince Charming and Cinderella, the poor little girl that got mistreated by her stepsisters and stepmother after her father died. Oh, it's so romantic. Oh, it's so cute. You know, I even could relate to it when I was watching it, because, you know, shortly after my mother passed away, my father got remarried to this bitch named Carol. And, you know, her daughter, though, was awesome, though. I had no problem with her. She was not an evil stepsister. She was actually a pretty rockin' stepsister. She had a black Cadillac, and whenever she fell asleep, she looked like she was dead. You know, and I always thought that was kind of cool. You know, it kind of appealed to my gothic emo side. You know, but but the girl's mother, my stepmother, was just an awful, awful woman, just evil. You know, and so when watching these Cinderella movies, I was like, oh, the evil stepmother, that's Carol. She's a bitch, and so's Carol. You know, I was able to make comparisons because everybody has had an evil step-parent. You know, not everybody, but you know, it's a common theme that we can relate to, being, you know, patchwork families is what I call it. You know, dysfunctional. You know, you put the fun in dysfunctional, whatever. But Disney painted this picture years beforehand of the whole concept, of the whole image of, you know, the happily ever after bullshit. And sorry, the royal family is in the Illuminati, you guys. They've been in the Illuminati since, you know, times of the Pharaoh. Okay, they could trace their family tree all the way back to Nimrod, or so they claim, and they think their shit don't stink. Well, they might be able to bury their shit fairly well from the general public, but I'm not stupid. And I have an excellent sense of smell, and my bullshit detector is fine-tuned, and I have, you know, the various new uploads, and I just have a real hard time accepting things for what they are anymore. I question everything. I've been doing that since I was 10, and over the last 6 months or so, I've been doing it even more so, more aggressively. But it's all bullshit. It's like what George Carlin said. Everything is bullshit, and it's bad for you. He wasn't trying to be funny, although people laughed. Because a lot of times people, whenever they laugh at something, it's usually kind of like a, oh, you got a point there. Oh, ooh, you're right. It's not like a, oh my god, you're so funny, ah ha ha, I'm gonna bust a gut, I'm gonna piss my pants, kind of funny. It's more like a, ha, ooh. George Carlin made a lot of people think. He opened a lot of people's eyes, opened a lot of people's minds, made people aware of things. Now, he could very easily have passed away due to natural causes, because probably the establishment thought, oh, well, he's just a comedian. You know, and we love comedians, we love court jesters, because they distract everyone from what's really going on. Oh, establishment, you dumb bastards. You dumb bastards. George Carlin has been opening the eyes and ears and hearts and minds of millions of people for decades. And his shit lives on. You know, he may have been an atheist, and so, okay, you know, wherever he believed that he ended up, you know, is where he goes. Usually atheists just think that, you know, once you're dead, that's it. End of story. Gone. Done. So he's worm food. But, God, I wish he would have believed in some kind of afterlife. I really do. Because I'm sure he would be up there with Buddha and Gandhi and Jesus and Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and John Lennon and Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix and Kurt Cobain and all of these people that actually realized what the Illuminati was up to and realized the powers and forces of evil and was exposing them and died as martyrs because of it, you know, the true martyrs, in my opinion. You know, that he's up there going, hey, you guys, let's have a fucking drink. Let's have a freaking joint. Let's toke up. Let's watch this shit go up in flames now. Jim Morrison, for example. You know, he's probably all like, hey, Jim, come on now. I know you got some good weed. You know, come on, give me some shrooms. Give me some peyote. You know, and they're sitting there just watching this shit unfold. And, you know, everybody's going, yep, they're doing that. I told everybody they were going to try that shit. Yep, nobody believed me. Everybody thought that I was just satanic or something. You know, John Lennon going, I tried to say all you need is love, but, you know, obviously not with all the wars and stuff. Hell, they killed me because I believed in love. Damn. You know, all these people, you know, my Aunt Joanne, my biological mother, all these people, you know, are probably, you know, sitting up there too, because everybody's equals in heaven, in my opinion. You know, they're sitting up there on a nice fluffy little cloud watching all this stuff, and my mom's just like, yeah, they all thought I was nuts. They all thought I was a paranoid schizophrenic. Huh, I'm not so crazy anymore, am I? You know? So, I mean, you know, they try to eliminate the messenger, but you know what? They can eliminate all of us. They can have fun trying. But that whole thing is a fucking act. You guys gotta open up and open your eyes and realize that shit. You really do. But for now, I must go because I have to get my daughter's coat on and get her out the door for school. But this is the Yippie Chick from Hippie Chickopolis, State of Insanity, from the United States of Little A, America, not Big A because that's corporate. Wishing you guys all a very good Thursday.